You guys want more Phasma? You got more Phasma. So this sketch card here, the last time I did one of these, it was for Captain Phasma, but it was a Funko Pop. This time it is a Lego minifig, and the challenge, again, I had a reference when I drew this a while back. I don't even have the reference anymore, so we are gonna fake it until we make it. We are going to fake making this look chrome, and we're going to try to do it as quick as we can. So the first thing, again, to kind of help separate the background, I know I got a little bit of a background here, but it'll help just to separate that, to kind of get rid of the white, and that's going to help the opportunities for any kind of highlights, any kind of chrome highlights. That is going to help make them stand out if we can kind of get rid of the white everywhere else. Let's see. Kind of knock that in. I've already got that blue up there, so I'm not going to touch that. That's fine the way it is. But everything else here is getting knocked back just with some tone. Yellow is relatively light, so it's all good. It's not too distracting. Okay. So, next thing we want to do here, there is red that is in the cape. And I think I have a red marker back here. Let's throw that in. Nice little splash of red. Next up, we have the, it's really a black cape, but it's just kind of this textured, it's almost like a quilt or something. And I've already got some line work there, so I don't want to get rid of that line work, but just having just a little something like that to separate. Also, we have, gosh, how do I want to approach the hands here? I'm going to make them chrome as well, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of add in some darkness to the blaster. Okay, so now we are going to do chrome on this Lego minifig. So again, the first thing that I would do, I would add in kind of the core reflection or the core shadow. And that's kind of the horizon in the background. And the easiest way to do this is to kind of do a desert background. We just kind of see this, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact, but we just kind of know what it is when we see it, and it just works incredibly well. So anywhere where that kind of core shadow would be, this here is kind of a shadow. I'm just kind of making this up. It's more about contrast than anything else, to be perfectly honest. Something like that. Anything else I want to do here? Maybe that. And I think we are good to go there. Now, anywhere else that's kind of reflecting on the ground, I don't want to go as dark, but some light area that is a little bit brownish. So let's go ahead and add that in. I'm going to say this whole side here, since that's what I drew. Something like that. Now, the next thing is the sky that we are going to reflect. And we need to kind of choose a light source. So we are going to do that. And let's do that. Got my color pencil here. Put a highlight there, another one there, another one there, another one there, put one there. Even though it doesn't make sense, it'll look cool. It'll kind of make sense, something like that. And then slowly kind of fade around those areas. But then the idea is the sky is always darker towards the top, and then it gets lighter towards the horizon. So areas like this on the top of the helmet are going to be darker, and then it's going to fade lighter towards the horizon. And that, see how that already, the top part of the dome there, it already looks better. It already looks like it's a chrome reflection. Right? Let's do a little more here. Yeah. Looks good, looks good. All right, and then what I did last time, I'm going to do it again this time to help make that stand out a little bit more. I want this blaster to go a little bit darker. So I'm just going to use a color pencil to shade in just a little bit of the underside of some of those. Yeah, that helps make it stand out. Get a little bit of, I think this should be yellow in there, I think. Then we need a little bit more of a saturated darker blue towards the top of the sky, and this is going to help render it out even more. Would you look at that? See that already, that the dome is just a little more rendered. See how that's just, it's just popping out just a little bit more. So there you go. There is your Captain Phasma. It looks kind of cool. Better than it did before. I know it's kind of made up with the chrome, but this is so much cuter now, and it's just so much more of a rendered card. It literally just took a couple minutes, and it's something that a collector is going to be so much more happy with because it just looks more finished. It looks more complete, and it really just took a little bit of time to give it that oomph. All right, Gwendolyn Christie for the win. She's amazing, isn't she? Everything from Lucifer in Sandman to obviously Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones, and of course Captain Phasma. Underused, and hopefully it'll be redeemed somehow, some way. Maybe she'll return in one of the Disney shows. Anyway, there you have it. Captain Phasma minifig sketch card, adding in just a little bit of juice. Now that I'm looking at this, I need to give a little more oomph separating that arm. Oh, much better. All right, I need to stop. Otherwise, I will keep finding things to do. I need to stop. Okay. Have a great... Oh, wait, did I sign it yet? There is one more thing. And it looks like we got some room right here. My scribble sig. There we go. I mean, it was cute before, but now it's officially adorbs.